For the first time in history, the G20 summit is being held on African soil, right here in Johannesburg, South Africa. And on the sidelines, Nigeria mounted a high-powered investment forum led by the Nigerian Investment Promotion Commission under Aisha Rini in partnership with MTN.
Very important that when you have these global events, you're able to peel off and have curated, special, targeted, intentional events. Because the truth is, nobody's going to promote us.
Structural reforms that have been undertaken over the last couple of years have been much needed and actually have put Nigeria into a place where there's a lot of resilience and is an attractive destination for capital, in our view.
Finance Minister Wale Edun delivered a keynote speech. His pitch was clear. Nigeria wants to supercharge intra-African trade.
The only way to adjust and to adapt to the new situation is in particular for African countries, which only do 14% of their total trade with each other and only trade about less than $200 billion, is for us to deepen using the African Continental Free Trade Agreement as a base. Africa must trade with itself.
Four governors, Nasarawa's Abdullahi Sule, Kaduna's Uba Sani, Plateau's Caleb Mutfwang, and Gombe State's Governor Yahaya Nua, took the stage with a unified message: Nigeria is open for business. Each one rolled out a catalogue of investment opportunities back home, from mineral wealth to agriculture to emerging industrial corridors.
In Nasarawa State, a company called Hastings, that is involved in processing of critical metals, such as platinum, uranium, chromium, and the rest of that. Just yesterday, the company actually finished the groundbreaking for a $400 million facility.
But the optimism wasn't without headwinds. The United States disrupted this week's diplomacy, first by pulling out of the summit entirely.
We have received notice from the United States, a notice which we are still in discussions with them over.
Then for Nigerians, a second blow. President Donald Trump publicly calling Nigeria a disgraced country and listing it as a country of particular concern. However, some Nigerian leaders believe that this will not hinder Nigeria's progress.
It's an ongoing thing. It's work in progress, if I would say so. And if you relate that to whether investors should have confidence or not, whatever America is saying, President Trump is saying, for me, is an opportunity for us to intensify, the conversation around security, not only in Nigeria, but around our region entirely. This is not the time for name calling.
Many delegates are asking a pressing question. How can Nigeria attract the scale of investment it needs while battling persistent security challenges at home? For now, the delegation is pushing ahead, determined to tell a different story about Nigeria and about Africa as a whole.
Nigeria being the largest economy in Africa, the largest population on the continent, and if you look at natural resources compounded, it tells you Nigeria could actually play a phenomenal role in growing not only its economy, in supporting the growth of other African economies as well.
Bringing the G20 and having that in Africa gives the spotlight to the opportunities that are available on the continent.
A story of ambition, opportunity, and a continent ready to trade with itself at the very least. Adesua Giwelsage, Arise News, Johannesburg.